So dear students, here are you. Hope you are good. Okay, and also I hoping that you are also safe. So today's lesson about energy. I have already mentioned or already discussed about work. I'm getting thoroughly from work, energy, and power. We know that without energy, nothing or nobody can live or move or work. Whatever we say, even how much we can work, it depends on our energy. By eating food, we are gaining energy, and also from plants we are getting food, right? But plants also gaining energy from the sun to make their foods. So it's all about energy that we are living on, not just we, the other beings, the other living beings actually. Either it is plants or animals or we are humans, it doesn't matter. So all in all, energy is everything to move in for all things in this universe, not just in this earth, in this universe. Everything needs some energy to move on. But, to move on means to work, to live, everything. Okay, so we can define energy. How we can define the energy? So that's why we can get a definition. So how we define energy? So now I'm writing it here. I hope you will pause the video and write it in your notebook. So here is the energy. We can call it the energy is the ability to do work, or you can say energy is the capacity for doing work. Both are correct. There is no problem for both of this. So whatever you can write, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. So I'm writing both of these. First one is or the other one is giving you some time also, so please note it down. Now I'm explaining to you. From the definition, we can tell that our work depends on our energy. That means how much energy we have, we can do such work, right? If we have less energy, then we can do less work. If we have much more energy, then we can do much more work. Somehow also in human life, we also felt tired maximum times. Actually for lacking of energy in our human body. So I think you know what I meant to. Are you finished? I think you are finished writing. So I'm telling you that in other words, if any object can do work, that he or it, whatever it is, it has some energy. For explaining, we can just think about one matter. If someone does not have any energy, just think about it. If someone does not have any energy, actually something is not just lacking of energy, his or its energy level is zero, then what will be? If it can do any work, what do you think? Of course not. Because if we have no energy, that means we cannot do any work. Not just we, in this universe, not any single object can do anything without any energy. Because we have created also from this energy by science of course actually. But I'm not going by to the religious systems. So by science we are also made from the energy, and we are also living from the energy. Okay. So you can tell that if any object have energy, that means it can apply force to other object and do work. Already I have discussed about work in my previous classes. So for doing work, we need force, and for applying force, we need energy. If we do not have any energy, that means we cannot apply any force. Is it? What do you think? Let me know in the comment. So first of all, I am telling you again that if any object wants to do work, that means it needs some force to apply. And also for applying force, these object needs energy. That means energy is everything in that case for doing work. That means we have, if we have no energy, then we cannot do any work. If we have any energy, then we can do work. Of course, the work depends on our energy level. The less level we have energy, the less work we can do. Okay, yeah, let's try to move on. Already mentioned that energy is the ability to do work, right? I have already mentioned it twice or 4 times. It's the ability or the capacity, right? So that we can call it the quantity of energy of any object can be measured by the quantity of its work, because you cannot just measure anyone's energy, right? Like I am speaking, or you are listening, or you are seeing this video, nothing explains to us that we have energy or not. How can we measure that energy? We can measure the energy by doing work, by measuring our work. If we can measure the work, then we can get that, oh, I can do that much work. So that means at least I have that energy, because without this much of energy, we cannot do these certain works. Right? If I am lecturing you or I am making video for you for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, that means for this 15 or 30 minutes video I am making, I have to get that energy from getting food or getting rest, whatever I can. And if you also want to read, then you have to getting energy by food, by rest, by pressure. Of course, by food. Rest is actually just making us excited, fresh our minds and body. Of course, by getting food you are getting energy. And don't try to be too much junk foodie, and also in this situation, for the virus diseases, we need some extra pushing. What do you mean by extra pushing? Of course, extra pushing means that well-balanced diet. Well-balanced diet means, of course, you have the green vegetables. It is the very common way to defeat those virus diseases, not just from corona, also bacterial diseases also. So okay, let's move on to the next point. So everything I have told you about, we have one conclusion. That means work done equals energy given. That means what you can say? Work done equals energy given. What we can do, this can we have. Or in a alter way, what we can give, those much work can be done. So I think you understand. If you don't understand, let me know in the comment below. Also, try to subscribe or hit the like button. Then maybe my videos will get to the other students, also to your friends or to your families. You know what I mean. So all in all, you can say like work, energy has no direction. As a result, it is an scalar quantity. I think you know the scalar and vector quantity, right? Because in the first chapter there is some points out about scalar and vector quantity. Of course, it is not that full details, but it is of course it is okay for your certain level. You are in SSC now, so by your level or by your syllabus, it is okay. So just as if any unit has some direction, it is vector, and if it has no direction, it is scalar. In a simple form, we can say that. And also, if work or energy measurement are the same, that means the unit of work and energy will be the same also. Yes, both are joule. And dimension also the same, ml square to the power minus 2. And what we can, or what not, just what, how we can measure the dimension, I already just not mentioned, just discussed, explained and showed you by mathematically, proved you by mathematically in the previous class, in the class of work part 1. So I think if you have any problem to calculate the dimension, then just go follow these previous classes, you will get the answer. So try to move on the next phase. Yes, the next phase is form of energy. This is our last matter. I am not taking it too much long because I have the wish to take another part of this energy section. So form of energy, and in real life we can get 9 form of energy. In real life we can get 9 form of energy. I'm telling you that how many 9 form of energy. Why 9 form of energy? And also try to be sure I am not giving you the kinds of energy. I am giving you the forms of energy, not kinds. The kinds of energy will be explained in the next classes. Okay, the form of energy, that means we can see or we can feel the energies. Those are 9 forms. Okay, 9 forms. So which are these 9 forms? Maximum forms are already known by us, but we don't know either it is energy or it is something weird about. So okay, I'm writing down on the board. First one is mechanical energy. Second one is thermal energy. Sound energy. Fourth one is light energy. Fifth one is magnetic energy. Sixth one is chemical energy. Seventh one is electrical energy. Eighth one is, or this one, nuclear energy. The 9 is the last one, solar energy. So now we know the 9 forms of energy. Also, this class has fully theoretical. There was nothing mathematical, and also I am I'm assuring you that one thing, that actually energy has not some mathematical definition or mathematical formula. And also I've mentioned you that the form or the quantity of energy is the quantity form. So we can measure the energy by actually from the work. And the kinds of energy we will get, in the kinds of energy we will get some mathematical expression like kinetic energy and potential energy. But those are for the next classes. I am keeping it up. So try to follow my next classes, and this is for the today. I'm done with this class. In my next class I will explain the forms of energy, or not explains, I am just stated this. So I will explain the 9 forms of energy in the next class, and the kinds of energy also. Kinds of energy means renewable energy or non-renewable energy, also potential energy and kinetic energy. Better if it would be better if you have some reading on it, then you will understand better from my discussion. I think you will get my next classes, and you are also following my classes very carefully, because those science subjects are not just for playing things. So please be careful, stay safe, just from your biological, for your theoretical, for your what you can say mechanical, by your human form. So everything will be all right if we are staying focusing in our proper responsibilities as a student, as a son or daughter, also as a human being. So till then, goodbye, stay safe.